there, welcome to another video, and in this one it's going to be my kind of first look at the Nokia Lumia 930, and it's just going to be covering things that are important to me about the phone. So first of all is the size. I couldn't decide whether it's going to be too big a screen or not, and as you can see in the video I did struggle to touch the top of the screen and also the right hand side when I was holding the phone with one hand. So if your hands are small like me, you may struggle to get access to your phone, and it is going to be one that you're going to need two hands to use. Not that that put me off at all. I do actually want a bigger phone screen. My iPhone 5S feels a little small now compared to this, and I'd be quite happy to have a device with that size screen. So it definitely hasn't put me off, and it just means I'm going to have to use it with two hands and be more careful. Another thing I wanted to try out was what the phone was like in direct sunlight, whether you could see the screen. And as you can see, the brightness is still quite visible, and it actually doesn't show it as well in the video, but you could see all the icons quite clearly, and I could still use the phone, which was good. So then I can sunbathe and still use my phone happily. So I was very happy with that. Another thing that I got asked about showing was the system settings, and here are some of them. This is the theme where you can change your dark and light theme and also the colour. I really quite like the light one, but I'm using, as you can see, the dark one at the moment. But the colours you get to choose as well are really nice. There's a huge variety there for anyone. And you can also choose the photos if you want to for your background, so you can have that photo in the back of your icons, which I thought was really cool. A really nice feature. You can really tweak it, which is something a little different on what I'm not used to, so I really like that feature. And lock screen, again, you can add your photos and background and decide what you're wanting for access to from your lock screens. But you can see there are lots of different settings. Again, your notifications, these are all ones that you can add in your quick notifications when you swipe down, so lots there. And there's also a is it a kids corner? That's right, yes, kids corner, where you can set it all up, and then when they swipe left from the lock screen, they can access different settings like videos and games that you've allowed them to use. That's your battery saving settings, and also your storage as well, so you can see what's taking up all that room on your precious phone. But there are lots and lots of settings in there, and that's the first place I went to just to get my feel of the phone and also see what I could adjust and tweak. But there is lots of things that you can change about the phone and the appearance, which I really like, and the display as well, which is what kind of appeals to me from Windows and Android compared to iPhone. So I really liked having to dig around in all these different settings. There are also lots of languages available that you can add now as well, a huge list there, absolutely huge. So if you wanted to know if any particular one's covered, let me know in the comments and I can check for you and have a look. But there is lots of languages to say and lots of settings to tweak your phone. When the phone came out of the box, it already had a few apps installed, and one of them was the Nokia Creative Studio, and I really like this. I was looking forward to trying it. I do like my photography apps, so after taking a couple of photos, I thought I'd give it a go, and it's a bit like many of the photography apps out there already, where you can add different filters, but these filters look really nice, and you can see them straight away, obviously, what it's going to look like. And there are different brightness and contrast as well that you can change. You can add blur as well if you want to. But I liked the variety of filters that they had. They do make the photos look quite nice. But it's a really nice app to try and enhance your photos if you like doing that sort of thing, because of all the different settings and tweaks that you can do. So it's well worth giving it a try, and it not often does give you the option anyway once you've got round to editing your photo from your camera roll. It'll ask if you want to edit in Nokia Creative Studio anyway. The next one I was looking forward to trying was Mix Radio, and again this is an app that was already installed, but if it's not you can get it from the store, and it is their radio station, and it works pretty much like Blinkbox Music and Spotify, where they've already made lots of different mixes and categories for you, and it's all free to use and to listen to, and you can skip the songs if you don't like them, but you only have up to, I think it's 6 times you can skip within 1 hour, something like that. And if you want to do more than that, then you've got to sign up and subscribe. But for the free app, for the music, it's covered. There's quite a good range there. There's old ones, chart music. There's a bit of a mixture of everything. Another one that was already installed was App Social, and again, if it isn't installed, you can get it from the store itself. And this is pretty much like App Shopper for iPhone, where it lists all different featured apps, and it'll have a list of top charts for games, photography, all different ones like that. But also it makes it a social thing as well, where if you want to, you can sign up and you can set a profile up, and then you can go in there and you can add games that you like or apps that you like and see them all featured there. But it's another way of finding new apps in the App Store without having to go to the App Store itself. So that is my first look of the Nokia Lumia 930. I will have some more videos soon showing you the camera and also how it takes beautiful pictures as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.